This is Fernando with Texas United Realty, and we'll be doing a presentation hosted by Carol Hummerick House. And she'll be the one that's going to be doing a presentation on Facebook and how to schedule postings. So go ahead and start, Carol.
Hi, everyone. Like Fernando said, my name is Carol Hummerick House. This is my first webinar, so bear with me. I'm a little nervous, but I think I will do fine. People joining in right now. Today, I'm going to go over how to schedule Facebook post. And in order to do this, you're going to need to have a Facebook business page. So let's get on started and let's get over to Facebook. This is my Facebook page, my business page. You'll see my banner up here. You'll see my name. This is how I'm found on Facebook. And what we're going to do is to the left, you'll see where it states manage page. Under business suite, you'll see publishing tools. Under publishing tools, you're going to click on that. And it's going to bring you up here to this page where you're going to actually create a post. If you notice on this page, you will see these are the posts that I have already scheduled and have already posted. You'll see it here. These have already published. On the next link, we'll see scheduled. And right now I don't have anything scheduled. In order to schedule a post, I'm going to come up here to the right-hand corner where it says create a post. The purpose of scheduling posts is many of us do not have the time to schedule a post every single day on Facebook, on your social media. So what I do is I take a couple of hours at the beginning of the month, whatever works for you, and I schedule my posts for the month or for the week, whatever works best for you. So I'm going to schedule a post now. Basically, you're just going to pick a time whenever you want.
No, Joe, you want chicken pot pie?
Okay, so I'm going to pick a day. I'm going to pick, let's say, for tomorrow. And you can pick whatever time you want. I'm going to pick tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And you're going to click save. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll notice that I have my Facebook business page. I have the Facebook page, and I have it linked also to my Instagram. Today, I'm just going to show you how to do Facebook because a lot of you do not have Instagram. So just click here, Facebook, and you're going to enter a text. I use my slogan, which is another Hummerick House. That I have that set on all of my postings. And then under that, I always use whatever it takes. Then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to pick a picture, and you can pick any picture that you'd like. I already have a couple selected here. And it's going to show you, it's going to give you a preview of what it looks like on your Facebook business page. This is what it's going to look like when you post it. Another Hummerick House, whatever it takes, and then the picture. Next, you're going to come down here, and let me see if I can move this. There we go. If you'll notice here, this is where you scheduled your post. You pick the time and the date. You can either change a time if you decide you want to do it on a different date, or you can leave it to the date and time that you had originally posted it. And you're going to schedule your post. And this post is going to show up at the date and time that you scheduled it for. You're not going to see it right now. If you want to review it, once this is done posting, it's taking a minute. Of course, today is going to take its time. Does anybody have any questions so far as we're waiting for this to load?
Yeah, hi, this is Pearl.
Hi,
Can you
Pearl.
tell me how you started? I forgot. How did you first start?
Sure.
To the left.
So I went to my Facebook business page.
Mhm.
I went to the left, business suite.
Okay, business suite.
Yes.
Okay.
And under business suite, you're going to click publishing tools.
Thanks.
And that's going to take you over to your Facebook page.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So back here, if this is done publishing, I'm just going to go to the next page because I'm not sure why it's stuck. So if you notice here, when I first started, I showed you that here is where everything that I have published. And then if you click on the second link, scheduled, you'll see where my scheduled post is, and it's going to post tomorrow, which is the 19th at 9 a.m. That's when you're going to see it on Facebook. Now, if you want to delete it or change it, you're simply going to click on it. You're going to see it show up here, and you're going to click on the three little dots, actually 3 dots here. Click on the 3 little dots. You can edit the post, you can duplicate it and then set it for another date. You can reschedule it if you want it to show the next day or whenever. This is where you do it. You can move it to drafts if you're not ready to send it yet, or you can simply delete the post. It's pretty easy. Now, so I've showed you how to schedule a post in Facebook, and I'm going to also show you, I showed you how to delete it. I'm going to also show you how to post live. So the difference between live and scheduled is when you do schedule, you dictate the date and time that you want to post it. When you are doing something live, you're basically posting it right now. So in order to do that, you go basically to the Facebook page. You click on create a post, and you can say whatever you want to say. And then you add your picture, which here is one of my listings I had last weekend. I modify the picture to say what I wanted to say. Here's what I always put on all my pictures. And then I just post. This is if you want to add buttons. I don't mess with this. I just hit not now. And then as soon as it's done posting, you can just ignore this. I have a lot of groups that I'm in. There's my post. That is the difference between a live post and a scheduled post. And if you want to delete this, you just click on the 3 little dots, edit, or you can delete it. Anybody have any questions on that?
I have one question.
Sure.
So we're posting these, and if there's an interested buyer, prospect, seller, how do they communicate with you and how do you respond back?
So whenever they see my post, they simply reply in the comment section, or they can click on Houston Real Estate, and they have the option to, which this looks different on my end. They can click on my website, and it'll pull up my HAR website, and they can email me or they can call me. The other option is if they're in Facebook and they see my message and they click on here, which is my Facebook page. Well, this is different on my end. What they'll do is they'll get it, you will see it on your end. When you click on this, it'll give you an option to send me a message, a direct message. So basically you're sending me a Facebook Messenger. There are several different ways that you can contact me. And all of my postings will have my phone number, and you can contact me that way as well.
Can they see more pictures, or there's only one picture that they can see?
If I just post one picture, they can only see one picture. The other option, which I do as well when I have a listing that I want to market, I have this open here. This is my current listing. I basically go up to HAR and I click on the link. I copy it. I go to my Facebook page, I paste it, and the MLS, it shows up. Then you hit post, and whenever they go in, which I'm gonna go ahead and post it. When somebody sees my post, all they're gonna have to do is click on. Here it is. All you have to do is click on the picture. And the MLS will show up and all the information will be at their fingertips.
Nice. I like that.
And you can also do this, you can schedule this. So if you want to market your listing, you can schedule it to post every single day at 10 a.m. or different listings at different times. So it's always in front of people.
So this could be like a just listed, or if you're having an open house, it would be good to do an open house announcement. This would be good.
Correct. Absolutely. Yeah, Facebook is your friend and it's free. And the good thing about scheduling, which is what I love about it, is that I can take 2 hours on the first day of the month and schedule whatever I want to post for the entire month. That way, every single day, it looks like I'm on top of it and posting, when in actuality, I only spent 2 hours and posted for the whole month. I don't have to think about it again until later, unless of course I get, another listing or option pending or open house, then I just add that to my social media.
About how many you think inquiries do you receive, maybe once a week or once a month, when you do all these postings? What's sort of the average?
So if you look on here, there's a lot of things you can. I probably get 3 notifications a day on things that I have posted, whether it's somebody commenting on the pretty picture of the house, to way to go, you sold it, or hey, where is that? Can I get some more information? And the more you post, the more you stay in front of people, the more you're going to get people reaching back out.
There is some stats on there as well that you can
Yes.
access.
I was going to go right here. So here's what I've published. Here's the date and time that my postings have gone up. This will tell you how many people it reached. This will tell you if we've had any engagements, if they've had any reactions or likes, comments, shares.
Wow, that's nice.
And all of this is free.
And who exactly is your audience? How many people does it go out to?
Every person on my Facebook personal page liked my real estate page. So I believe I have like 500 and something people who like my page.
Okay.
And I promote it to my circle of influence. And
Okay.
I also have it, if you'll notice, when I go to create a post, I have it linked to my Instagram.
Mhm.
And so when I post on my Facebook page, I always click my Instagram, so it goes to both.
Okay.
And it'll show you, let's say I'm going to do a picture. This is going to show you what it's going to look like on Facebook. Here's what it's going to look like on Facebook. And this is what it's going to look like on Instagram. And then you schedule your post for whatever time and date, and it'll post on both Instagram and Facebook. So you don't have to think about it. It's done.
Have you heard if they're going to be linking LinkedIn and Twitter at all in the future? Have you heard any of that?
I don't know. I don't really use Twitter.
No, I know. But if you've heard, how
I
some
have
of these
not. Are they owned by the same people?
I thought Instagram was owned by Facebook.
Yes, Instagram and Facebook are.
And that's
owned
probably
by-
why they're there.
Yes.
But Twitter and LinkedIn would be another avenue. But no, I was just wondering if I don't think Facebook's going to be using LinkedIn and Twitter because they might be their enemies.
Right, and LinkedIn is more for job searching more than anything.
Right. Yeah, it's competition too.
Correct. Right.
No, I understand. Another thing is this Facebook business page. Whenever you do have it established, you have to send invitations out to your regular Facebook, where the audience that's following you on the regular Facebook, the personal Facebook page, has to like this business page.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So when
And that, and
right,
that creates a link.
correct. So basically, once you have your Facebook business page, you have to go, let's see, to invite friends.
Right, right.
And then anybody who you have not, like, this is people that I have not. So I've invited 566 people.
Gotcha.
Those are my followers. And these 2 people are new and I haven't invited. So I'll
Right.
just click on them and then send an invite. And it's.
And you don't
up
have,
to
and you don't have to tell us why you haven't invited them. So that's okay.
them. I get people on Facebook all the time.
There's a reason for those 2 people to be out.
Right? So
Okay,
yeah,
well-
is there anybody else have any questions?
Fernando, those other 2 were realtors, so she didn't invite them.
Right, actually, one of them was my kids, my daughter's friend. She's like 14. Too young,
She's gonna need a house one day.
right?
Hi, it's Pearl again. Do you boost your posts?
I do not. I have been very fortunate with the amount of marketing that I do for free that
Okay.
people see my listings. And so I don't have a need to boost because that costs money and I try to
Right.
show me where it works for me. And so I don't, but there are several agents who do boost and they've had luck with that.
I think
Okay.
the boosting is really, because I've done both.
Right.
And that's a very good question. Boosting usually, like, you can put like $5, $10, $20, and it acts like a sort of a credit, debit card or a gift card. It kind of acts like a gift card, where when somebody's clicking and watching you, it just deducts the money from like a sort of, I guess, a certain point system, and then from $20 it becomes 0.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
it can last 1 week or it can last 1 day. It depends on how many times people click. But I think boosting is really good for the people, because I have a couple of students that moved from another state
Okay.
and they don't really have a lot of friends, they tell me, or
Okay.
know a lot of people.
Right.
And I think that would be a useful thing to do, is to boost for them, because they don't have 566 friends like Carol does.
That makes sense.
Um,
Your circle influence is smaller. That would absolutely make sense.
Right. So that would be something, but that's a very good question.
Yeah. So do you ever use Facebook Marketplace?
I have. I've used Facebook Marketplace for more personal items. I have not used it for real estate.
Oh, you
Again,
haven't? Okay, you don't
yeah.
post your listings on
I
that?
have not needed to do that. No, I have not.
Okay.
But I have had others agents who do, and they swear by it. It's like the new Craigslist. Everybody,
yeah.
everybody goes to social media, everybody has Facebook, so the marketplace works for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Facebook Marketplace, I've used it a lot.
Okay.
And man, I know on the rental side, Facebook Marketplace for rents, oh
Mhm.
my goodness, I was getting 10 inquiries a day.
Wow.
It was driving me crazy.
Oh, wow.
And what I suggest students to
Mhm.
do is try to pick a $1,500 house,
Mhm.
and I'll guarantee you're going to get 10 inquiries a day.
Oh, I bet.
Okay.
That's a
At
good problem to
$1,500 a
have.
month, yes. And I would do that, and oh man, it's just, I had one student that they finished the 3 requirements of the 3 leases real fast.
Wow.
Isn't
You
it
know,
amazing?
so I
how-
mean, I would use both. Use this and Facebook Marketplace. Like Carol says, it's free.
Yes, I tell all my students that use what's free. Try that first before you spend some serious money on other
Mhm.
marketing that you're not really sure if it's going to work or not.
The thing about all this social media in general is that it targets different audiences in different locations.
Right.
So if you're focusing on Facebook business, that's going to target those 566. If you're doing boosting, that's going to go outside and become a commercial, right? An advertisement.
Correct.
If you do Facebook Marketplace, that's a different audience.
Right.
So I would suggest, as new agents or even seasoned agents that want to generate leads, use all the things at your disposal.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
wish I had this 14 years ago, but
Right. Yeah, you can't over market
I used to have to send letters out.
back in the
Yeah.
day.
You know, I used to have to go door knocking. I wish I had social media 14 years ago.
Yeah, it's actually a game changer. It really is. It's a
Yeah, you also
benefit.
have to be careful, because they can ban you, like you were doing real estate. So we want to be very careful how who we're choosing to target.
Right.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
And two, and just something for, food for thought is I do not allow my clients to be on my personal Facebook page. My personal Facebook page is my personal business. It's what I do on the weekends and on my time off. My clients will find my Facebook business page. And remember that.
Mhm.
Once you start letting your clients into your personal page, they're in your personal life that you forget about. You want to send them over to your business page. And on your business page, keep it professional. Because people are looking.
Yeah.
So do we have any more questions?
So those hot tub pictures from the other day, we don't put that on our business page.
Negative. Negative, unless of course you're showing a house that has a beautiful hot tub,
Good thing I'm just your friend.
right?
I actually have three Facebook pages.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. I'm new in Texas United. I just started this week and I don't have a real estate Facebook page. Can I use these publishing tools in my personal Facebook? Do we
No,
have it?
you cannot. It has to be a business Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
The two
And-
pages work differently. A business page offers things that a personal page does not offer.
Correct,
Okay.
correct.
And also, I normally give Facebook Messenger training. This is Laura.
Okay.
So if if you need some help, of course, it's what it used to be, Fernando, $25. And I'll do the same if you just message me.
Oh,
We could, work something out and I'll show you all that.
There you go,
Okay.
Rosa. If you want to get with Laura, she can help you out with that.
oh, that's good. Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else have any more questions or something they want to go over or add?
Carol, if you can put your contact information again, just so people can.
Sure. Here we go. This is my email and my phone number. If you guys can text, call, or email how I can help you, I'm here. Okay, well, if we don't have any more questions, Fernando, I think that's it.
Go ahead and you can turn off the
Recording.
recording.
Okay.